Football is built on loyalty. Fans dedicate their lives to one badge, one stadium, one set of colors. Generations of families support the same club, sharing the same passion and the same rivalries. But sometimes, players cross the line. And when they do, it isn't just another transfer, it's betrayal. Over the years, several footballers have stunned the world by leaving one club and joining their biggest rivals. These moves sparked outrage, controversy, and unforgettable moments in football history. From pig heads thrown onto the pitch to fans burning shirts in the streets, these are the players who dared to cross football's fiercest divides. Few transfers in football history have caused chaos like the move of Luis Figo. At the end of the 1990s, Figo was not just another player at FC Barcelona, he was their leader, a Ballon d'Or contender, a fan favorite, and one of the most electrifying wingers in world football. With his incredible dribbling, vision, and creativity, Figo had become one of Barcelona's most important players. Many supporters believed he would remain at the club for years. But in the summer of 2000, the impossible happened. Florentino Perez, who was running for president of Real Madrid, made a bold promise to fans. If he won the election, he would sign Luis Figo. Most people didn't believe it was possible, but Perez kept his word. Real Madrid paid a world record transfer fee and Figo completed one of the most shocking transfers football had ever seen. Barcelona fans felt betrayed. To them, this wasn't just a transfer, it was a defection to the enemy. When Figo returned to the Camp Nou wearing a Real Madrid shirt, the atmosphere was explosive. Fans hurled coins, bottles, and lighters onto the pitch. And in one of football's most infamous moments, someone threw a pig's head toward the corner flag where Figo was standing. Despite the chaos, Figo thrived at Real Madrid, winning major trophies and even claiming the Ballon d'Or. But for many Barcelona supporters, his name would forever symbolize betrayal. Few transfers have shocked English football like the move of Sol Campbell. Campbell was the captain and defensive leader of Tottenham Hotspur. Strong, commanding, and dominant in the air, he was considered one of the best defenders in England. Tottenham fans saw him as the face of their team and expected him to lead the club for many years. But behind the scenes, Campbell's contract was running out. Rumors about his future began circulating across England. Several clubs were interested in signing him. However, no one expected what happened next. In 2001, Campbell held a dramatic press conference. Instead of announcing a new contract with Tottenham, he revealed he was joining their biggest rivals, Arsenal, and he joined them on a free transfer. The reaction was immediate and furious. Tottenham fans felt completely betrayed. Some supporters labeled him Judas. Every time Campbell returned to White Hart Lane, he was met with deafening boos, angry chants, and one of the most hostile atmospheres a player could face. But at Arsenal, Campbell became a legend. Under Arsene Wenger, he played a crucial role in the club's success. Most famously, he helped Arsenal achieve the incredible Invincible season, where they went unbeaten throughout the entire Premier League campaign. For Tottenham fans, the move remains unforgivable. For Arsenal fans, it was one of the smartest transfers ever made. Manchester is home to one of football's most intense rivalries, Manchester United versus Manchester City. For many years, United dominated the city. They were the giants of English football, winning league titles and Champions League trophies under Alex Ferguson. Meanwhile, Manchester City were still building their reputation. But everything began to change in the late 2000s, and Carlos Tevez became one of the key figures in that transformation. Tevez had enjoyed success at Manchester United, forming part of a dangerous attacking trio alongside Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney. Together they won the Premier League and the Champions League. However, contract disputes and disagreements about his playing time eventually pushed Tevez toward the exit. In 2009, he made a shocking decision. He crossed the city divide and signed for Manchester City. To celebrate the signing, City placed a giant billboard in Manchester that read, "Welcome to Manchester." The message was clearly aimed at Manchester United. The rivalry instantly became even more heated. Tevez went on to become a key player for City, scoring important goals and helping the club establish itself as a new powerhouse in English football. For United supporters, the move was painful, but for City fans, Tevez represented a new era. During the early 2000s, Ashley Cole was widely considered the best left-back in the world. He was a key part of Arsenal's golden generation under Arsene Wenger. Cole's speed, defensive intelligence, and ability to support the attack made him an essential part of the team. He even played a crucial role in Arsenal's historic Invincible season. But in 2005, controversy erupted. It was revealed that Cole had secretly met with representatives from Chelsea FC without Arsenal's permission. The scandal became known as Tap-Up-Gate. Both Cole and Chelsea were fined by the Premier League, and the situation created major tension between the player and Arsenal supporters. A year later, the transfer was completed. Cole joined Chelsea. For many Arsenal fans, it felt like betrayal. Some supporters burned his shirt. Others booed him every time he returned to the Emirates Stadium. Yet despite the controversy, Cole enjoyed incredible success at Chelsea. He won multiple Premier League titles, domestic cups, and eventually the UEFA Champions League. Today he is widely regarded as one of the greatest defenders in Premier League history. But the rivalry between Arsenal and Chelsea ensured that his transfer would always remain controversial. Italian football has some of the most passionate rivalries in the sport. One of the biggest takes place in the city of Milan. Inter Milan versus AC Milan. The famous Derby della Madonnina divides the city into two halves. And in 2010, Zlatan Ibrahimovic found himself on both sides of that rivalry. Zlatan had been a superstar at Inter Milan, scoring goals and winning league titles. His dominance helped Inter maintain their control over Italian football during that period. But after leaving for FC Barcelona and experiencing a difficult spell in Spain, Zlatan returned to Italy. Only this time, he joined AC Milan. For Inter fans, it was shocking to see their former hero wearing the red and black colors of their rivals. But Zlatan quickly proved his value. With his incredible confidence, physical dominance, and spectacular goals, he helped AC Milan win the Serie A title. It was yet another chapter in Zlatan's legendary career. A player who never feared rivalries and never feared controversy. For many years, Michael Owen was the pride of Liverpool FC. He rose through the club's academy and quickly became one of the most exciting young players in the world. Owen's lightning speed and deadly finishing made him a nightmare for defenders. In 2001, he reached the peak of his career when he won the Ballon d'Or. Liverpool fans adored him, but after leaving the club and spending time abroad and at other teams, Owen made a decision that shocked English football. In 2009, he joined Manchester United. The rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United is one of the biggest in the world. For many Liverpool supporters, seeing a former club hero wear a United shirt felt almost unthinkable. Although injuries limited Owen's impact at United, he still produced unforgettable moments. One of the most dramatic came in the Manchester Derby, when Owen scored a last-minute winning goal against Manchester City. Even though his time at United was relatively short, the move ensured his name would always be remembered in discussions about players who crossed football's fiercest rivalries. Football rivalries are built on passion. They create unforgettable matches, unforgettable moments, and lifelong loyalties. But when players move between rival clubs, the drama becomes even greater. Some players are forgiven, others are never welcomed back, but every one of these transfers added another incredible chapter to football history.